You've probably heard the saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words. We never ask, though, what those 1,000 words tell us, where they take us, or the impact that they leave on us. Today, by sharing my own story with photography, I will show you how I have come to understand what 1,000 words actually are. My story started when I was a 7-year-old, with a cracked iPad that still somehow functions until today, that I used to capture extraordinary moments that gave me joy as a kid. Whether it was snowy no-school days, new neighborhood cats gracing our backyard, my novel stories, or the first cake that I ever baked. Back then, the world was a fun adventure, and my photos were bursts of extraordinary joy that I wanted to last forever. But as I got older, things changed. That iPad became an iPhone, and later, a camera that I definitely wouldn't have been able to carry when I was 7. At the same time, my photos started to gradually change. Yes, there are always those extraordinary bursts of joy, but I also started to capture the joy in the ordinary. A chirping bird making its way, a gloomy rainy sky, an orange sunset ending the day. That was when I began to realize that photography was much more than capturing what meets the eye. It's about capturing a feeling, a moment, a fleeting slice of time that once passed is gone forever. It's about the beauty in the ordinary, the awe in the extraordinary, and the power of connections formed without saying a single word. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that sounds nice, but how exactly does photography impact my life? Well, research into visual perception supports the transformative power of photography across areas like well-being, memory, and self-expression. A randomized control trial found that a 2-week photography intervention can have therapeutic value on well-being. Another study suggests that photos can significantly alter our perceptions and memories of events, highlighting the role that photographers can play in shaping reality. And finally, a recently published paper highlights the value of sharing your photographs with others on group relationships. And so, through the years, as I continued to explore the depth of photography, I realized that my journey with my camera has taught me 3 valuable lessons, which I hope to share with you today, in the hope that they'll impact you the way they've impacted me. The first lesson that photography taught me was about the power of perspective. It's a concept that's become integral not only to my work behind the camera, but to how I navigate the world. I learned that perspective is everything. It shapes what we see and how we interpret the world around us. These are different pictures I took of the same landscape from different angles. Notice how your reaction to the same location changes depending on what appears in the lens. Is it pure mountains? Just a pop of greenery? Maybe some huts and houses? Subconsciously or consciously, our perception changes, just as it does in our everyday life. As I took more pictures, my own perspectives evolved. I started noticing the overlooked details, the worn-out textures of everyday objects, the stories told by changing landscapes, and the intimate interactions between people around me. This shifting viewpoint wasn't just a physical transformation, but a mental one. My camera, a trusty companion on every trip, encouraged me to look at things differently and ask why my perception changed, even when I barely noticed it. The second lesson I learned was about connection. I started to understand photography as an unspoken language of conversation to bond with people. I made it a personal goal to try to capture the essence of diverse communities and spaces through my lens. I then compiled these photos onto a digital platform to share with the world to appreciate these moments with me. They were scenes that I lived but did not want to leave overlooked. By doing so, my pictures allowed me to communicate beyond words, to people I've met and am yet to meet, for you to see what I saw on a random Tuesday, and for me to share what moved me in a new corner of the world. And I came to appreciate this form of connection more and more with time. The final, most profound lesson is the capacity of photography to tell a story. Each photo is one moment, capturing a character who has a past and will have a future. Sometimes, we can see the story through the elements of the picture, but other times, we are transported to the realm of possibility, of what could be the story driving this picture. For instance, this is a photo I took at an olive grove in Amman. A simple olive tree captured may lead us to wonder, how many generations has this tree seen? What is its relationship with the land that it's on? What is its relationship with the people who care for it? How has it given over the years, and how will it continue to give? My curiosity to understand the story behind the subject of my photos continues to grow. And I hope that by capturing these objects, I can trigger the question among you to think, what story is this picture telling? These 3 lessons have not only shaped my photography, but how I live each day with intention. Always, with a camera at my side, I am constantly reminded to understand life from different vantage points, connect with people in different ways, and tell stories without words. It's this continuous exploration and the daily practice of seeing that fuels my passion for photography and for life. And so, as we go on with our days, I invite each of you to use photography as a medium to think about not only the 1,000 words that lie within the frame, but how we can use them to explore, connect, and get to know the extraordinary stories of life's ordinary objects. Thank you.